Our guest is the creative genius behind the Caribbean fashion apparel line RICEANTTEES. Through clever wordplay and ingenuity, the brand fuses Caribbean culture, fashion and art in an unprecedented way. We welcome Alcott Leng to share more. Good morning and welcome to Sunrise.
Oh, good morning. Thank you for having me, sir.
All right, that is it. So listen, you have put out 3 or several collections that displays culture. It displays 2 themes. I think is Bad Girl and Rude Boy.
Yes.
So in that vein, just tell us how you come to create this type of fusion.
Okay, well, the clothing line is designed just for us, people from the Caribbean or Jamaica, to have creative control and to control the narrative of their culture, right? So I wanted to take like the things from the elements from our culture, the colloquialisms, the music, and just infuse that into the fashion, but have ownership and control of it, right? Because we in Jamaica here, we have a thing called cultural capital, right? You guys know about capital. Jamaica has cultural capital. And cultural capital is like what vibranium is to Wakanda. So cultural capital fuses, can be used in like clothing, can be used in technology, and it's like what is so valuable about Jamaica. Brand Jamaica is huge.
You know that pitch, that elevator pitch, he says, like vibranium to Wakanda.
Yeah.
Now you maybe want to buy one of these t-shirts to see if I can do some of that Black Panther stuff, but would that be false advertising?
Yes, it would be that, in a sense, but you can still buy one anyway, though.
No, I got you on that. No, but I'm glad you said that, because a critique that might be heard is 2 things culturally, and I just wanted you to address it. The first one is the use of Bad Girl.
Okay.
That's self-explanatory, because Rihanna is the original Caribbean Bad Girl right now.
Right.
People might say no, but then you have the Rude Boy.
Right.
How you justify that culture?
So the Bad Girl, we define it. So once again, controlling the narrative of our culture.
All right.
Right? Just like vibranium, using the same analogy, right? It's a powerful tool, and it could be colonized and misused if placed in the wrong hands and placed in the wrong context. So Bad Girl, we define that as somebody with a fearless mindset, a go-getter, right? A conqueror and achiever. Okay, so it's really inspired by the women of my culture, of my family. These Caribbean women that are hardworking, beautiful, strong, determined. Your Nanny Maroons, your auntie, your mother, my wife, my daughter. Understand? Like that. That's the Bad Girl. So it's not like a troublemaker thing. So we're controlling the narrative. We're defining what Bad Girl means on our terms and not having it being defined by somebody outside of the culture that might want to put a negative connotation on it without knowing the context of the word.
While you're talking about that, you have anything that you want to show us in terms of the Bad Girl theme?
Definitely. So first, we have the lovely Miss Tawanda Lee here, and we'll show you a couple pieces. So we have our bucket hat here. It says Bad Girl Things, and we have our soccer jersey. And
just step out so they can see everything.
Move to here so they can see the badge. So this is like a sporty look. So it says Bad Girl FC, and you see a queen there, and you see the cartoon gun finger in the patch, and you see the soccer ball. So this is like a jersey. Every team needs a jersey. So Team Bad Girl, this is our jersey. And then Bad Girl Things, again, playing into the theme, and of course the yellow and the green, Brand Jamaica. So this is more of a sporty look. So you have your hat, you have the soccer jersey, and you also have the shoes, right? So big.
So this is everything. This is everything from RICEANTTEES.
No, this is just one thing. We have a
no. When I said everything, I mean she's fully clothed.
Yes, with the exception of the jeans.
Okay, but the shoes?
No, and the shoes. The shoes are made by. Well, I'm not going to plug them.
Okay, I got you. So it's the socks,
the jersey,
and the hat.
Yes.
All right. There we have it.
Right, and that's from the Bad Girl collection. So you guys check out RICEANTTEES.com. And you guys can see all the different items that we have from that collection. All of our designs have significance and meanings behind them. I could go into detail, I could talk at length, but there's meaning behind everything that we put out, right? And it's a positive meaning on top of that.
We're starting to see the controlling of the narrative.
Of course.
And it's reminiscent of something, but Michael Jackson would say PYT. But we know it's yeah.
And as a matter of fact, the term Bad Girl Things, I actually own that trademark.
Which is important.
Yes, that's patented. You can look it up. Right, Bad Girl Things is owned by yours truly. So once again, owning, controlling our narratives, controlling our cultural capital. Very important.
So so the bad girl thing is one of the themes.
Yes, sir.
The collection that you have.
Yes.
The availability of it, is it in stores? How do people access?
Okay, great question. So right now we're online. So initially, if you want to order something, you go to RICEANDTEES.com, you can order. Now this month we started to fulfill stuff locally as well. So if you're in Jamaica, you go to the website, you can actually opt to get these things delivered to you locally, right? So the website has every item. Not every item can be fulfilled in Jamaica, but like the vast majority can, like the jerseys, the swimsuits, the hats, some of our varsity jackets, keychains. A lot of our items can be fulfilled locally. So you can either go online and order it like you would at Amazon, and if you're in Jamaica, it'll be clearly identified the items that can be fulfilled in Jamaica, and then you could opt to do that, and then you could just get them delivered to you via courier here. So online or locally, you can receive those items. Or
all right.
items.
Then we transition to your Rude Boy collection.
Okay.
It's the same apparel in terms of the T-shirts and hats and.
No, not quite.
Right, so tell us the difference.
All right. So the Rude Boy collection, that's just a term, right? But it's just the men's collection. I just use the term Rude Boy to speak to men. Right. So for instance, this is an example of one that I have. This is a new design. If you look on the back, so you can't read it, right? What it say?
No girl can't tie the goat.
Say it again. Out loud.
I'm glad I processed that. No girl can't tie the goat.
Okay. So let me explain this shirt.
This goat cannot be bridled.
I understand.
Yes,
okay.
Right, good. We have it.
So this design now, this is from the Rude Boy collection. So once again, this is Rude Boy vernacular. Okay, Rude Boy colloquialism, Rude Boy language, Rude Boy slang, Rude Boy talk.
Right.
So this design has a picture of a goat.
A goat.
The goat is also an acronym for greatest of all time, right? And you see a goat, and you have Cupid surrounding the goat, trying to hit the goat with its arrow.
We got it.
Right? So once again, this shirt speaks to a man who's on his purpose and cannot be swayed by someone trying to like woo him into falling aimlessly in love.
But this goat don't know about what goes on in St. Thomas. Let me leave that. So in terms of, I just want to go quickly to your other collection, because I'm the the cultural collection?
Yes, the cultural collection, yes.
It's not limited to clothing.
No,
right,
no,
so that's why I wanted to go there.
So the cultural collection now, we have artwork, right? Anything from like canvas art. We have like rugs. We have, I mentioned the keychains, jewelry. So again, it's not just clothing. One of my famous pieces that I like is the One Blood, all-inclusive canvas art. I wish I would have brought that one. But what it is, it depicts Africa, right? The continent of Africa. But all of the countries in Africa have Caribbean flags. Okay. So the significance is showing the connection between Africa and the people of the Caribbean, because everyone came from Africa ultimately, right? And a lot of our culture, the Nani Maroons, Yam, the colors of our flag, our language, the Igbo, Yoruba in our language, the Twi in our language, our food, our mannerisms came from Africa. So that's like a showing of the connection between the two, the continent and the region. So again, it's a conversation starter. It speaks to our history and our, connection with the motherland. So I like to educate and keep you fashionable also.
And speaking of which, when traveling as a bad girl, in your hot pink heels and your bad girl bag.
Yes, fully bad.
No, you're going to have to explain to the entire Jamaica how Nani end up in her pink glasses looking like Cardi B with her head wrap.
Okay, I'm glad you asked that question. It's a very good question. So, for starters, right, Nani Maroon, you guys are all familiar with who she is. That's the original bad girl. By our standards, Nani Maroon is a bad girl. Okay, now the pink, it's really to match the flower. The flower that you're looking at on that T-shirt is the Impala lily. That's the national flower of Ghana, which is Nani Maroon's original homeland. So I'm putting that on there to show the connection between Ghana and Nani Maroon. Also, the flowers in the pink is to feminize and soften Nani. Nani's a warrior, courageous, and brave, but oftentimes our women heroines are shown as hardened or rough or hyper-masculine. So I want to soften that because she's still beautiful and strong at the same time. So if you turn around, our lovely model there, Miss Anna K. Williams, okay, also a very accomplished mathematician in her own right, but it's the next story. Turn around, Miss Anna, so we can see the back of the shirt. Okay, so move the ear, look a bit. Emma, move the Brazilian over a little bit. Yeah, all right. So it says, too cool for British rule, right? That's the logo on there. And then these adinkra symbols surrounding Nani. And it represents the virtues that Nani has. Like, for instance, can I step over there?
So what I want to say, though, and I'm not cutting you, is that it actually speaks for itself.
Awesome.
You have the fusion of the culture, and it's not just items on a shirt.
Right.
The symbols actually represent something. So I think it's self-explanatory.
Awesome.
That's why I didn't invite you to step over there. But what I want you to tell us is, how can we find you and how can we get the products?
Okay, so if you're on social media, Instagram, we're at Shop Rice and Tees. Everything is spelled out, RICEANDTEES. If you're on TikTok, it's at Rice and Tees. And just on our website is RICEANDTEES.com. And we have a YouTube channel as well at Rice and Tees. So any of those socials, definitely come check us out. We do giveaways and stuff all the time. So, give us a follow, give us a check out, and, enjoy the designs, enjoy the artwork.
I want to say thank you this morning for sharing. We didn't canvass the part of it where you are a highly educated individual. And so I'm using this opportunity to say congratulations.
And
also, it has demonstrated itself the importance of being educated. So you have used the culture, you have used the concept, and you're pushing the culture forward. But you never just get up and do it. He actually got educated and he has his master's.
La Roche-Posay Amphilio Sunscreen visibly